Hey folks, this is Keough with a new training video for you. I apologize, I'm going to be doing the commentary for this one while eating, so I'm going to try not to sound like too much of a slob and be as intelligible as I can be. I need to get back over to training fairly soon because I have a second session today. Today is my third squat session for the week for the small out base cycle for squat, and it's also going to be my deadlift day. And so in the morning I came in, I pulled 405 for a cluster set. This cluster set was meant to be at around 3 minutes. I ended up doing it in 2.5 minutes, so I took a little bit less time than I had allotted myself, and I ended up doing 16 reps with 405. Felt easy. I didn't really come that close to failure. The reps were never in question. I did slow down a little bit, particularly at my lockout, but I was still pulling it very well, and I knew I still had more reps left in me. I just decided for this week and for this session, it would make sense for me to save a little bit and see how I feel after the PM squat session. And so next week and the week after, you might see me ramp these up just a little bit more. Overall, I felt pretty pleased with my pulling. It's been pretty bad the last month or so, and so what I basically did is I went back to a very simple approach, something that's worked for me in the past, which is cluster set, top set, accompanied by a lot of reps, starting at a very light weight, something that I can move very well. Now this is 405. I did, again, a 16 rep cluster set plus 3 sets of 9 after this. And honestly, the hardest part was probably just I guess the aerobic training that I inadvertently received from this training session. I was just breathing so hard, my lungs were sorry, I'm going to choke and kill myself. My lungs were on fire after this single set right here. So that was probably the hardest part of the actual training session. But overall, I felt pretty good about my bar speed. I felt pretty good about my lockout. I felt pretty good about my performance. Again, I'm taking things a little bit slow in these sessions because I don't want to go out, I think, too fast. This is a very intense cycle, and so I need to show some respect for it. I can't show off. I can't try and go and be too aggressive in training. You're not going to see me do stuff like bench with my feet up or do long pauses with my benches. I'm just going to do what I can as well as I can, and if the sessions are easy, then great, then I'll take an easy session, because ultimately I'm just trying to make sure that I can recover for weeks 2 and 3 right now. So I'm continuing to acclimate to the programming, and I'm feeling good this week. I haven't really had too many issues, certainly with my squat and deadlift training. I felt fresh, and I've been able to do the work. I have to go in and squat soon, and so for this Friday and the next 2 Fridays, I'm going to be doing an AM and a PM session. The AM session will be deadlifting. The progression is very simple. 405 this week, 455 next week, 500 or 505 the week after that. Very simple 3-week wave. Cluster set plus volume with 405. 3 sets of 9 this week, 3 sets of 10 next week, 3 sets of 11 the following week. Very simple, but an approach that I think will be pretty effective. I know that I can pull somewhere in the high 5s right now. I don't think I'm a 600-pound puller right now, but I've been able to run short mesocycles like this and get my deadlift feeling really good, really fast, just by doing the volume work. And that would be best case scenario here. So I'm really hoping to see the extra reps pay off. I'm hoping that they'll, at this low intensity range, this is all at around 65-70%. I'm hoping that that'll increase bar speed as the weeks go on, and I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't think it would work. We'll see if it does, but I think it'll work. So anyway, on Fridays I'll be pulling in the morning, and then in the afternoon, somewhere around 4 or 5 o'clock, I'll be going in and squatting. I have 7 sets of 5 at 3:35 today, so you're going to see a video from that later on tonight. Feel pretty good from the pulling session. Don't really feel tight at all, so I should be just fine for that. And each week, the weights are going to go up. For squat, it's 10 pounds and 10 pounds. For deadlift, again, it's a 3-week wave, escalating from 405 to 455 to 500. So it will get harder, but right now it's going well, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm just going to push through these next 2 Fridays. Keep checking in. More videos for you very soon.